What's up, everybody? It's that time again. Time for Trey of NintenDomain. That's me. My top 10 Switch games of 2024. It's been an amazing year for the Switch, and I'm amazed that this handheld hybrid is still kicking. As usual, there are way too many great games to list all of them, so we're just going to stick to the standard top 10 that we've been doing now for the past 7 years. Also, we are highlighting games that weren't DLC, remasters, ports, good games that were bugged, or anything else that didn't quite jive with me. Anyway, enough talking. Let's get to rocking.
Yo, I have not. Yo, you mollywopped me, bro.
Yes, finally got a win.
Let's start this list off with a bang with Fading Afternoon. This is a beat 'em up with heart. You play as Seiji Murayama as you are released from jail and return to your Yakuza ways. Seiji wakes up coughing up blood to let you know that you don't have a whole lot of time left. You meet with your old boss and get to take back the city by way of fighting with various gangs until you can narrow them down to the boss of each territory. Of course, with this being a Bai-Io game, you have many other activities to do like fishing, baseball, hostess clubs, target practice, just to name a few. Your days are numbered, so there's no saves coming here. If you end up getting backed into a corner, you will get killed and will have to start all over again. Try to keep your territories defended and stay off the subway in this number 10 Switch game.
They know about the hack blood. You must stop them. I give you the S-Blade. Cool. Thanks, man.
Blasting into the number 9 spot is Slayers X Terminal Aftermath, Vengeance of the Slayer. This game is the edgiest of all edgelord first-person shooters. The quips on this give Duke Nukem a run for his money.
Sexy both on and offline.
The idea here is that a teenager created this game, and you can really see that with the appearance of his boss as the main antagonist, plus numerous appearances of his band, and his girlfriend getting kidnapped as the main plotline. Aside from all that, there are some really innovative gameplay mechanics like having a glass gun that you can fill by breaking windows. Did I mention that the sound design is amazing as well? Also, you pretty much get godlike powers within the game. If you have any interest in old school first-person shooter games like Doom or Duke Nukem, you owe it to yourself to check out this number 9 banger.
My mom lives in that apartment. I don't care if I'm ready or not. I must fight!
This just in, psychos blew up Zane's mom when she was driving her car home.
I must revenge her.
Flying in at number 8 is Cavern of Dreams. This game is one of the best new N64 games brought to Switch that I've ever played. It's a 3D collectathon. You play as a little dragon creature who has set out to collect all of their siblings in egg form. You do this while exploring many different beautiful 3D areas. The more eggs you collect, the more abilities you unlock. And for every ability that you get, it will help you to get to new areas that you couldn't get to before and find new and interesting levels. There's even an area where a ship has a sickness that you can cure by defeating viruses spread out through the ship. The control and style is as great as what you remember the old N64 games being like. So grab a controller and get to egg collecting in this number 8 amazing 3D platformer.
人シー、スービエ、ダンターグ、ノエル、僕王雲、ロックブーケ、ワグナス。いつの日か彼らは戻ってきて再び世界を救うのだという。
Inheriting its way to the number 7 spot is Romancing Saga 2 Revenge of the Seven. After many attempts at trying to understand the Saga series,
I don't fucking know. I don't know how this game works.
I think I finally get it with this remaster. I wouldn't normally put a remake in the list, but this one does so much. This masterful remake of the Super Famicom game really makes the battles more clear and better highlights the weapon progression. You get to play different emperors over the years as you do what you can to reunite the kingdom and gain different territories. Instead of leveling up in the normal RPG way, you level up by what you use. If you want to be a sword master, use swords. Whatever weapon spell you use will level up so you can better craft your character into the perfect warriors. Be careful, though, because when you die, you lose life points. And when the life points run out, you are dead for good. Thankfully, you can give your skill to the next one in the bloodline, as this takes place over centuries, showing how the Emperor comes to power. This adds a lot more strategy to the game, and has really made it an addictive RPG, and worthy of the number 7 spot.
助けてくれたの？ふん、お人よしね、皇帝さん。でも借りができちゃったわね。私に用があるときは酒場の親父に子猫のことを聞いてみるといいわ。おやすみ、皇帝さん。
Drumming its way to the 6th spot is Bakugoon. Goemon from the Legend of the Mystical Ninja series is back, sort of, in Bakugoon. The story is about a tanuki who can shapeshift into a character that resembles Goemon. You get some mystical drumsticks and travel through a fairy tale Japan in search of these different goddesses to help you rid the country of the grip of evil spirits. As you go through the game, you will unlock different heroes that you can turn into like a sumo wrestler or a rolling skating gun shooter. There's a lot of variety here, from racing levels, shoot-'em-ups, and robot battles. You also get to learn a lot of trivia about Japan from your little friend Scoop. Travel through the multiple prefectures and defeat the evil oracle Saitaro in this wonderful 3D adventure that lands on the number 6 spot. Echoing its way to the number 5 spot is The Legend of Zelda Echoes of Wisdom. Finally, we get to play as Zelda in The Legend of Zelda. Link has been defeated by Ganon, and it's Zelda's time to shine. With the help of the Charade, Zelda is now able to echo various monsters that she comes in contact with. In this game, you get to travel across Hyrule, depleting the voids in search of Link, while conquering dungeons that make a welcome comeback with some very challenging bosses in tow. Use all the unique enemies to create new ways to fight old enemies. Plus, there's a cat suit that lets you communicate with all of the cats in the world. So many interesting characters to meet, like Sea Zoras, River Zoras, Gorons, and even a Yeti. Echo a carrot and get on your horse to ride across this beautiful land in this number 5 adventure. Rolling in at number 4 is Super Monkey Ball Banana Rumble. Super Monkey Ball is back, baby! It's been a long time since we have seen a good Monkey Ball game. Not since the GameCube have I loved a Monkey Ball this much. The levels are super creative, and the boost mechanic works so well for the speedrunning aspects. Each level can be beaten in 3 different ways. You beat it regular, get the gold banana, beat it quick enough, or with a certain amount of bananas. You could play through 100 levels 3 times. And also, once you beat these 100 levels, there are 100 more levels that you can get that are even harder to play. This game is also made as a Switch exclusive, so it runs great. There are no more game overs, so you can easily get super focused on each level as you try to complete each one as its own puzzle. Roll your monkey ass over to the eShop now and grab this number 4 title right now.
Come on, come on!
Partying its way into the number 3 spot is Super Mario Party Jamboree. This is the 4th time that a Mario Party game has shown up on this list, so you could say that I'm a little biased, but this one is the best, I swear. They have perfected the formula. This game is like a combination of Super Mario Party and Mario Party Superstars. There are the classic games and there are the new ones. You don't have to use the motion controls, though, if you don't want to. There's a new mechanic where you can pick up a character to be part of your Jamboree. Each character has their own unique minigame that you get to compete in to gain that character as an ally. There are different abilities that each one has, and you can do many actions twice, including buying 2 stars. This game also has Pro Mode. Pro Mode takes out a lot of the randomness of Mario Party and makes it more strategic. If you hit the Bowser space, he automatically takes your star. You can vote on each minigame. You can battle for a star. There are a limited amount of items in the shop, and the boos will always steal the same amount of coins, etc. I really hope that there will eventually be competitive Mario Party events in the future with these settings. Roll a 10 die and wander down to the eShop and buy this number 3 game right now. Slashing its way to the number 2 spot is Dragon Quest III HD 2D Remake. Yes, it's that one. This game is considered to be one of the greatest RPGs of all time, and now the definitive version is on the Nintendo Switch. Once again, I don't normally put remakes on this list, but this one does so much. They've expanded the dungeons, there are bosses for each major item, plus fully voiced cutscenes, and even a new class. Did I mention that this was the first console game to introduce classes? That's right, and now you can become a monster wrangler and collect monsters to use to compete in tournaments. Everything you would want from an old-school RPG is here, with boat travel, turn-based battles, and there are even options to make it where the map won't tell you where to go, just like the original. Akira Toriyama's monster designs really sing with this new HD2D style, so skip work and get down to your local game shop to pick up this amazing number 2 Switch title.
Here I come! A lethal strike, Princess. You're serious?
Sailing in at the number 1 spot is Ease 10 Nordics. Ease is back now, and it's on a boat. Once again, you get to take control of the adventurer Adol in another exciting embarkment. This time a young Adol gets his boat taken over by a group of Vikings, and gets magically handcuffed to the Viking princess Karja. Before they can figure out how to disconnect from their predicament, these creatures showed up known as the Grieger. The Grieger ransack the village and take all of the residents and turn them into fellow Grieger. You get to take to the high seas to hunt them down and transfer them back into humans so they can join you as your shipmates. This Ease is no different from all the others, with fast action RPG combat and an incredible rocking soundtrack. The overworld is the ocean that you get to explore once you get your ship together. You will find many mana abilities as well while you search the globe for your shipments and the strength to destroy the Grieger once and for all. This game was developed specifically for the Switch, so it runs like a dream. The story is super engaging and you'll never know when it's going to take an unexpected turn. Grab your shipmates and sail to the eShop to get your hands on this number 1 buried treasure of a game.
Just one last push! Let's do it, Adol!
Right!